Hello everyone, and welcome back to a very special video. Not only are we doing a magical tier list, we are doing a tier list I know very little about. This is a subject that I have brought in reinforcements. I have recruited my wife. That is right, we are talking about the epic musical saga that you have been obsessed with for like a year and a half, I want to say, something like that.
Too long.
And the past like week, she really got me into it. We watched like a thing on YouTube. I like double listened to it today just to like prepare for this tier list. So this is gonna be mostly dominated by you, but I'm gonna jump in here. Ideally, we're gonna do all the songs, then we're gonna go by saga. Very exciting.
Very exciting.
In general, how do you feel about epic?
I love it. And all. Like, it's been a very long time since I found something that I've been, like, hyper fixated in. And, like, needing to push it on my husband and friends and be like, you need to listen to this.
I caved in after a year. I heard a lot of these songs I know just from hearing you sing it, like, here and there in the car or whatever. Yes. For those who don't know what this is, just go and watch it. This is going to take way too long to explain. The Odyssey turned a musical, but it's like it's music only. Just go and watch it. Listen to it.
Also, if you're like one of those, it's not accurate. Who cares? It's really good. Like, there's a lot of stuff they throw in there that's like not, I guess, historically.
Yeah,
is that
it's
the right
a Greek
word?
mythology musical. It's as great as that could ever be.
Yep.
Anyway. The journey starts with, what is the first saga? Troy? Are you quizzing me? Is that look? The first saga, I know all the, I'm just gonna look at the other one. It doesn't fucking say.
Yes, it does.
It's in very small, hold on. The first saga, the Troy Saga, I was right! Gaslighted me on the first entry. Okay, The Horse and the Infant. I don't remember that one at all. You do that.
That one is mid for me.
Mid.
Yeah.
Do you like the tiers I got here? God tier, demigod tier, and so on and so forth.
Yes, I love it.
All right, cool. We're starting off mid. Great way. Just a Man. I do remember that one. I would put it in the middle if I had to pick.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's the first album it's gonna be a lot of mids because I don't really care for. I care for it, but I just.
Can we put this one here?
Yes, we can.
It's named after it for a reason. I like Full Speed Ahead.
I do like Full Speed Ahead. I would say that's champion for me.
All right, we can agree on that one. Open Arms. That one has like a little jingle to it, if I remember right.
That one's champion. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That one.
Warrior of the Mind. That's the one with Athena. Is that when she's like introduced?
Yes.
Right. She takes him under his wing for whatever reason. This is a you decision.
I'd say Just a Man because I like the song, but I only like the part where he's like, "I know you're a goddess, you're Athena." Like that little jingle part. Like that's basically the only part of the song that I like.
Alrighty, Just a Man. And then the Cyclops Saga.
Remember them when the fire begins to fade.
We've talked about this one. I really like this part. She's not as much about it.
I don't like the first song because I get that they're doing something different with the voice because he's a Cyclops, but I'm just not
I love the Cyclops voice.
I know you do, but I'm just not into it. Like, I like it, but I don't.
So this is gonna be
you because you like this.
Well, we have to decide together.
Okay.
I'm just letting you but if like you feel differently enough, you can like outvote me and we can find the happy middle.
Totally.
So if I remember right, this is like when they first get there. This is the one where he's like, my favorite sheep. Demigod tier just for the favorite sheep. If not higher.
I mean, it is funny that the whole entire thing is around you killing his favorite sheep.
So, yay.
You can put it there.
Okay. Survive. They're fighting the Cyclops. 600 lives I'll take. I will put, how about champion for this?
Okay.
This is the one I think where it's like really hype. No, this is like my
Remember
favorite.
them.
Yeah.
You like that one the most. I hear you play
Yeah.
this one the most.
Yeah,
I
that's-
do like this one out of
This
that
is
one.
God tier for me.
Okay.
Is
You
that
can
okay?
put it on there.
Okay, it's gonna be like you are agreeing that this is better than all the songs so far.
It's not like
That's why we're doing it though. You have to.
we can put it in the demigod tier because, like, I wouldn't say it's God tier to me. Like, I like it, but it's not like.
All right, we can always revisit ones. I might come back to fight for that. My Goodbye. That's I think he's like beefing with Athena. She's like
Yeah, that's the
she's
one.
saying like,
Have you forgotten?
yeah, she's trying to coax him out of being merciful, which would have been a lifesaver if he listened to her. This one I'm not as hot on. I'll do champion for this.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is open this bag.
You like, I think this saga like one of the best ones. The
I just
Storm.
like Poseidon. I love his voice.
I just listened to this one in the car and I was like, oh, this one's really good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Storm?
Storm, I would say just a man.
Just a man.
Yeah.
Luck Runs Out.
Say that one's mid for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Mid?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fight for that one. Nothing in this one is mid for me.
I was supposed to say, yeah, the rest of them are not mid.
Because like, once we get to like the Underworld, like this is like the mid one for me, and I don't.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll get to that
We're
one,
gonna
I
get to
guess.
that one because that's.
I don't
no.
want to compare like this with this.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll do Just a Man. Even I don't even want to do that, but I'll find that's a happy middle, I guess. I know you like this one. You be
Oh,
playing this one.
I do, and
Keep
Ruthless.
the enemy closer, enemies closer. However it goes. It's like the wind god, right, or whatever it is.
Yes, that is the one god. I had to think about it for a moment because I couldn't remember. Yeah.
That's champion.
Yeah, that one's champion.
All right.
God tier.
that was easy. Yeah.
God tier.
I want to say this and now we're in the Circe Saga.
I've got all the power now. I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer.
I think Puppeteer is also God tier.
Really? I do like Puppeteer a lot.
I think
so-
I like all of the villain songs
Yeah. When
when I think about it. The majority of them, at least. So we agree. God
Puppeteer
tier.
is God tier. Yeah.
That one's a bop. This is like, wouldn't you like? How does this one go?
This is the one with Hermes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
If
you
you-
like to taste
Oh,
of the power? Wouldn't
Yeah,
you
that's
like-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's demigod tier because I love the guy who voices him and his little laugh that he does.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I agree. That's a demigod tier. I remember this one. I don't remember this one. What is this one?
I think that's, if I remember correctly, that's when he confronts Circe about what she did.
I don't know who you are, nor why you're here.
If you say anything below champion,
I like all these songs more than this one. This would be like the bottom of champion for me.
We can agree with champion, but I'm not doing anything lower than
Okay. There are other ways.
yes. That's where she's like saying that there's other like persuasions. You know, the sexy song. The lady that plays Circe is actually his wife, so it's husband and wife singing to each other right now.
I got that natural chemistry.
Yeah.
I can concede on that one. This one, what you want? Just a man or champion?
It's hard. Like I like it, but I don't like it as much as done for.
Hmm.
So I guess you can put in champion.
It's okay to have one. It's like a bell curve right now.
See, this is the part where you just
So-
got me fucked up.
What if I'm the monster?
Yeah, I re-listened to this whole thing today, like start to finish, the whole saga, and like this is like the most forgettable part. Like I know, and I also think it's the most skippable part.
I
like,
disagree. It's the most
what happened? He just
powerful-
he
so
sees
in
all
the
his dead
underworld,
friends.
it's not just his dead friends. He finds out that his mother unfortunately passed, which he didn't even know happened. Then he does hear from his friend, and then we'll talk about just the song, and then we'll go to the next
the
song.
monster song. That's the one you really like.
The one I really
Okay.
like.
No, I forgot about that
Yeah.
one.
But the Underworld, I'd say for me, that's champion. I know you probably think it's underneath, but
Well, we're gonna have to meet in the middle then.
lame. Even though you're wrong, but fine. No Longer You is whenever he meets the what is it called? The guy who can see in the future. The Prophet. That's what it's
The
called.
Prophet. Yeah.
The song is where he meets the Prophet. I personally think it's demigod tier. Because of the simple fact where he's just like pissed off because he's like, I've done all his work and you're telling me that like I'm not the person you're looking for anymore. Everything that you saw in your vision is completely different now. Like he's pissed. And I love it.
I see your palace covered in red.
I mean, it's alright.
Oh,
And a monster.
I became the monster.
my favorite part is like if I have to throw another infant.
That make us
I don't know why, but that's my favorite part. Because it basically, this is where he's like, all right, I'm not being nice anymore. I'm going to start being...
You want a demigod tier for this one?
Yes.
I'm gonna meet you at champion.
Fine.
You can put this one wherever you want.
I want it demi.
You want a demi? You
I
can go
want
higher
it
if you
demi.
want.
I want it demi. There's other ones that belong in God tier. I love monster, but it's demi.
Okay. Then we got the Thunder Saga. Starting with suffering. This is the siren saying she can take the
Yes.
suffering. I like the siren bit a lot.
A siren is God tier to me.
God tier?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It could be demigod tier, but that's God tier to me.
I will put this one at God tier if you let me bring this one up. I'm allowed one song in God tier.
Fine.
I was just waiting for the right song. All right. Different Beast. This is like they're still talking to the sirens, but this is when they're like flip the script on them. They kill them all.
Yes.
Very bloody. Heel turn Odysseus.
This one's...
I know this is gonna be high for you too.
I was supposed to say, this one's demigod tier for me.
Okay. I actually agree with that.
Okay.
Scylla, this is like they go through the cave. The big monster starts killing all his people, or 6 of them
Well, 6 of
specifically.
them.
Yeah. He sacrifices people. It's he's a bad
But you
guy.
know, he doesn't want to. Like, he doesn't even talk about it in the beginning. Like,
We-
he knows what's about to happen.
When we watched this on YouTube, we argued about this part where you
Oh
said he was
my
justified or the mutiny wasn't justified, and I was like,
It wasn't justified, because how are you going to be mad that he sacrificed 6 men to make sure that you get out alive? But you kind of... I know it's not the same thing, but you opened up the fucking bag. Like, they could see their homeland from
they
the
didn't
boat.
know what they were doing. He knows he's sacrificing them.
Knew
though.
what he was doing, and all
He thought it
heard...
was treasure.
You should know by now not to listen to gods, but you know what? Whatever. Anyways, I don't like this dude. He
So
he-
Odysseus could have just been like, "Hey guys, we either gotta fight this thing, and a bunch of us are gonna die, or 6 of us can sacrifice ourselves and be diplomatic about it." He didn't have
He's
to
the
go.
fucking king. He doesn't have to talk this shit out if he doesn't
Okay,
want to.
they're just there's like a couple dozen people on a boat. It doesn't matter who the fuck is king.
Well,
at
at
that
least
point.
he saved
He's
his
captain.
brother-in-law.
He's not even king in their eyes.
Okay.
They don't call him king. They call him captain.
I mean, true, but still, he's still a fucking king.
Arguing about some story that was written like 1,000 years ago.
I
Um,
don't like that they turned against him. It's stupid.
I would go like just a man or champion for this one. How would you go?
Yeah, that would be champion.
I want it to be known, like, I don't think any of these songs are bad in the entire thing.
No.
Even if something was here, it's just the worst out of the good.
Yeah.
Mutiny, this one's like pretty dark and angry.
letting you get in my way. You've doomed us all. You're
I
really
guess.
Yeah, this one's got it all.
We need to get away.
It's like the storytelling, like the
Yeah.
big sexy hook.
This is demigod tier for me.
Demigods here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Then we got the Zeus song. I love Zeus's voice.
I love his voice, and it's like god tier mainly because of his voice. And like I don't know why, and I don't understand it, but this song just feels like one of those sexy songs that you have to like seductively dance to for some reason, even though it's not supposed to be that way. But like,
No, I know what you mean. His voice is kind of sexy.
yes, oh my god, I love it.
You said God tier for this one?
I say it's god tier. It's probably 90% because of the fact of his voice.
Like everything beyond this point I have not listened to as much, so I will give you that one. This is the Wisdom Saga.
But die, little wolf, die. Don't you know it's vital?
I barely. How did this
So
go?
Legendary is the one about his son where he's just basically saying how like he wants to be like his father and how his mother's going through her thing.
Okay,
and
mid.
yeah, it's mid.
Okay. That's what I felt, but I didn't know it'd be accurate. All right.
Little Wolf is demigod tier because there's a different song that's gonna be in god tier, but
Hold
the
on.
guy. This is the one guy's voice that you're not supposed to love.
Your daddy never could.
Okay. Yeah, this one's good.
Yeah,
Let's see how you take this.
mainly for this man.
You said demigod?
Yeah.
All right.
This one is Hades for me because I really don't care for
Really?
it.
Okay. I gotta hear it again.
All is to learn one way.
I agree.
I don't really care for it. Love in a Paradise is demigod tier for me. That's Calypso's song.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the Calypso part.
Yes.
Demigod.
And then this one.
This is like when she's trying to fuck him, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. And then God Games, which one is that?
That's the one where Athena's pleading with all the different gods, like Apollo,
Ooh,
Hephaestus.
yeah, I'm not as big on this one. I think
This
you
one's
are.
like champion to me,
I feel like,
or just a man.
I thought you would have liked it just because it has like all of them kind of.
I do, but it's not
it's
like
kind of just for the sake of doing it.
yeah. It's just kind of
Most of them aren't even gonna be used ever.
like it's good, but
Just a man.
yeah, it's just.
Not sorry for loving you. Calypso saying goodbye.
Yes, that one I feel like is like it's just as good as Love in Paradise, but it's like I feel like it's demigod tier only because of the simple fact of like it's the delusionalness for me, but it's because she's never been around people, so she doesn't know how to act. So it's like
Yeah. So this one, like, I wasn't a big fan as Calypso in this part, just because my knowledge of Calypso is like Percy Jackson and like I think the movie I watched, and like, they just paint it kind of different in this, where like she's just trying to fuck him, and he's like, "No, my wife," and like it's a little different.
I don't
and-
think it's more along the lines that she wanted to fuck him. I think she wanted a companion.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm just being hyperbolic, but he just kind of leaves. Like I feel like in the original, the stories where I watched it, it was like
Mhm.
definitely like he came to like terms or like realized something. This one it just kind of felt like he was waiting around. I feel like he was stuck there.
I mean, it kind of is like that because, like, at the end of Love in Paradise, he's like saying, "Athena, help!" Like, you know, like
Yeah.
he was stuck there.
But you said demigod for that one.
That one's champion, maybe.
I trust your opinion more than mine. If you want to go demigod.
Well, no, like, I think it's champion for me.
Then we got dangerous.
That's the other Hermes song.
Okay. I do like this one.
Yeah.
I think that's at least champion, unless you want to go higher.
That one is champion for me.
Boop.
That one's Hades.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
want to double check.
You can double check. I mean, it's good part for the storytelling. Just
Oh, that's it?
that's it.
Alright. There's nothing too crazy about that one, then.
Yeah, like it's good. It's just
Where do you
like
want it?
I don't know that one.
No one was talking to you. Hades, you said?
yeah.
Dang. So we're going from
Sorry.
We're going from like the lowest immediately to like the highest.
That one's literally
God
tier.
Yeah, we can both agree on this.
Love this man. The amount of times that I've had said to you, "Get in the water," out of context when you haven't even listened to this song.
Get in the water.
600 Strikes is another god tier for me.
Yeah, I mean this one, I don't think is like cool musically, but I think it's like the best moment for like the story. Like,
I was gonna say it's the best moment for Odysseus.
He's challenging like a god.
Yeah, like I was just saying this to my friend the other day, where like the one part where he's like, "How do you sleep at night next to my wife?" or something like that.
That was a cold bar.
He reminds me of Vegeta for that, because you know the one part who is like, "And I will get back to my son, and I will get back to my wife." Like I think of Vegeta for some reason just because of that line.
Yeah, he's got some Vegeta energy.
Yeah.
He went from Goku to Vegeta. That was
Pretty
his arc.
much.
All right, so last saga, Ithaca.
Would you fall in love with me again?
He's coming back home. They're trying to kill his son. They're trying to do inappropriate things with his wife, take his castle.
There's so much going on. The challenges is basically about Penelope, and I like the song, but I feel like it's just a man kind of.
I think a lot of this song is not going to be as high as the other ones.
There's 2 songs on here that I really like.
Just a man for the challenge.
Yeah. Hold 'Em Down is god tier for me because again, I know the thing behind the song is not good, but again, the guy's voice. I have to stop
No,
myself
I do
from
like this
singing
one.
it.
Like, this is a very
Dark.
It's a dark, gross song.
But the guy's voice makes you love it.
It does what it is trying to do, which is make you like, you're like, ooh, like your skin crawl.
Into tiny pieces, down in the great below.
Like it's
But
like
you just love it because of his voice, and you know you shouldn't, but you just
It's-
love it.
No,
And when the deed is done,
no.
it's
I can
God
tell. Yeah,
here.
that's like a weird female fantasy right there. So I'm putting that in demigod tier. I have to thwart that. I can't let that happen.
It's God tier.
No.
His voice.
What is he singing about?
I know what he's singing about. You trust me. A lot of people, whenever you're like scrolling through TikTok and this song comes up, everyone in the comments like, I know I'm not supposed to
He
love
can
his
hold me
voice.
down.
No, they don't. Okay, Shanice maybe, but
Yeah,
you know.
I know. All right, Odysseus. Is this when he starts killing everybody?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
he
God
kills
tier.
everybody. The song with his son, song with his wife.
Yeah.
Um,
Odysseus is God tier.
will be your fate.
it's a very rewarding part of the story. Is just watching him like brutalize everyone.
Everyone that was trying to do his son and wife wrong.
I just feel like for this version of the Odyssey, it's like we don't really get to see that. Like in the movie or whatever, it keeps cutting back to like his wife and son in peril. This one, he just kind of comes home right in time to murder everybody. This one would be demigod.
I think it's God tier.
All right, I'll let you know. Song with his son is mid.
It's Hades for me. I
Okay.
always skip it. But we can do mid. I will put it in mid.
Where's the last song gonna go?
The last song is champion for me because, like, although it's not, it's like a love song to me, and I'm not very partial to love songs.
We will do mid. This is like not. It's a very sweet, like serenade kind of sad song.
And it's rewarding because they finally get to
Yeah,
be
it's
together.
like-
but like,
It's supposed to be the payoff for the whole thing, and it kind of does that, which is the only good part about it. But it's not like you're never gonna sing along to this song.
if you do sing along like me, who is just a weepy little bitch, anytime that I'm singing her part where she's like waiting and she's just, you know, like that, I do often find myself crying a little bit whenever I'm singing that song, but it's only because it's like she waited so long for this man. But other than that, like, it's a cute song, I love it, but it's not like my favorite.
Okay.
I I'd say Just a Man or Champion.
There's some songs in here I like more than it, but then there's songs in here that I also like more than it.
I would put it in Just a Man. Really?
We can do Champion.
Okay.
Just to throw her a bone. She did good. But any last adjustments? Looking at the tier list.
I feel like you want to make an adjustment. No, you already made your adjustment.
I can
You got
accept
yours
this.
in there. I'm gonna say I accept everything except for Holding Down. I still think that's God tier, but you know what? You just don't
Compromise.
understand.
Compromise.
No.
We're just gonna.
I guess.
There we go. That's what we're talking about.
Still belongs up there, but okay.
You know I'm too shy and terrified.
I would take the suffering from you.
So next, we are going to rank each saga individually. Each of these songs is like 3 or 4 a piece. Not only like is it the songs that you saw before, but it's kind of like the embodiments of the story and yada yada yada. The first one, I think we liked like Full Speed Ahead and like a song or two else.
Yeah.
We might have to adjust this one because it's kind of hard to.
I mean, it is very hard. Like,
I would put in B if I had to choose.
I can accept that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna accept this one.
A.
Okay.
A tier. Not a bad song on there. Start to finish, it's like a complete story.
Sure. We'll go.
It is. This one is
This
S
is
for you.
S. This is S for me.
I don't know. Okay, I'll give you that one. I like that one a lot too.
This
The
one's-
Circe one has just as good songs, but the story isn't as good, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I was about to say that one is an A to me.
This one, yeah, it's kind of just a big side quest.
Yeah.
But I really like Puppeteer. I just like Circe.
Yeah.
Underworld is like D for me.
What?
It.
No.
I do like Monster,
That's,
so
no.
I'll be
The
generous and I'll put it in a
storytelling
C.
No,
for
we're
you.
putting it in a B. If you're gonna be generous, you're not gonna do it down there dirty.
Okay.
I just love the storytelling.
Where would
in
you
that
put
one.
it?
I would put it in A.
A. Okay, so I think that would be a happy
Yes.
medium. Okay, we can live with that. All right. This one has the siren stuff that we like.
That
and
one's
then,
S for me.
And then Zeus shows up. It's S tier.
I think this one and a different
Alright.
one I listen to the most. That
We
one is
can
S.
put it in S tier.
We're putting it in S tier.
Okay.
This
and
is
then
the
this
Sun, Calypso, the War Game song.
Okay, this is C tier.
Yeah,
Oh, you agree?
I will agree.
Oh, okay. A or S?
S. S
I don't
all
know.
the way.
But we have this here, I don't think. Like, both of these are better than this, in my opinion.
Then we can put it in A.
Are you sure?
A.
Okay.
If you're not gonna put it in S, it's an A.
Okay, we'll put in A tier. And then this is
This is
C.
yeah, like I like it, but there's only like two songs I would fight you on, but like it's not enough to make it up there.
I like it better than this, but like all of these are considerably better.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put that in C tier. And with that, we have the entire epic saga musical adventures of Odysseus ranked and completed. That wasn't so bad, right?
No, it wasn't.
You had a fun
I
time.
had a very fun time.
You want to be in more tier lists like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's always arguing with me that I never do this stuff enough, but I'm not like him. I can't do this. I can do it when it's something that I really passionately love, because I will like, yeah, I'll do it. But if it's not like,
She did a great job. All 8 of my viewers tell her she did a great job in the comments down below. Make her feel good. And yeah, any final thoughts?
not really, no.
Get in the water.
Get in the water.
Get in the water. But thank you for watching, and with that, we'll leave you.
Bye.
Bye.